Hello, friends. This is Grunhaar, and welcome to episode 14 of minicast. Summer is already here, and the swimming pools are open. Depending on where you live, but some of us learn how to swim, mostly in PE classes or swimming schools or communities. I used to go to a swimming school when I was about 8 years old with a bunch of other local kids, if I remember correctly. There, I learned 2 swimming styles, basic ones like forward stroke, something we usually call crawl, and backward stroke. Backward stroke is similar to sea otter's swimming style, except you are holding a rock on your tummy, of course. Your back is facing downwards, and you are staring right above the ceiling or the sky. So because of that, it is easy to hit your head unless you are careful of the direction you're swimming at. I wanted to learn the third one. It is called breaststroke. Its moves are like that of frog swimming. Before I acquired that swimming style, some priorities had changed and I had to quit. In total, I think I learned swimming for about 2 to 3 years. In swimming pools, there are multiple ways to have fun, not just simply swimming. Some of you use Nerf guns, some of you use inflatable floats and chill, some of you try to stand upside down and show some silly tricks. One time when I was visiting the US, a random kid came out of nowhere and he taught me a game called Marco Polo. So, where should I start? Okay, I think I was about 8 years old. I was a kid, of course, and me and my family took a trip to the US, to California. This time we went to Legoland in Carlsbad. It's actually not close to LAX airport, and we needed to drive like a few hours to get there. So, while driving there, from the back seat of the car, I saw many mountains with almost no trees. Just sandy brown, no green, mostly rocks. The mountains look pretty different from Japanese ones. The ones we usually see are covered in green. It was easier for me to imagine there were cowboys and horses running around in this area. It just fits perfectly. While driving the highway, there was a small mountain fire, and I saw a firefighter helicopter dropping a chunk of water from the air, opening a hatch from beneath the helicopter, and it was something interesting to see. It was almost like turning a bucket full of water onto the fire, but in a massive scale. Even though it was really a long time ago, I still remember parts of the Legoland trip. Not just Lego bricks. I remember drinking pink lemonade from a souvenir plastic cup, and this pink lemonade was a strange drink to me because it is literally a pink liquid but tastes like lemonade just fine, and that was something we don't have in Japan. Speaking of strange drinks in America, I was also surprised to see a range of colorful drinks, like Gatorade and Powerade, for example. Red, orange, pink, yellow, blue, and purple. The only thing we can offer as a counterpart from Japan might be melon soda, which has vivid green fizzy liquid. Okay, back to the main topic. In Legoland, California, I don't know if they still have them, but I enjoy the rides, specifically number 1, medieval horse rides, because I felt like a medieval knight, and the horses are made of Legos, of course. And number 2, Another one with the bicycle pedals that goes around the park. It looks like a roller coaster, but without speed and steepness of the rails, and you can have a great view high up in the air. And I looked it up, and its name is Sky Cruiser. You get in a vehicle that looks like a wacky airplane made of random Lego parts, and this was my best favorite. Number 3, the third one was Lego Driving School. Yes, the cars are made of Legos too. So, in general, I think I wanted to drive and be in control of something. Another thing I remember was that they had sliced apples with caramel sauce on the top from the medieval themed area. I also remember I got a tattoo. It's a kid's tattoo, of course, and it was a blue rose on my left arm with extra glitters. And I felt badass at that time. It stayed pretty well in good condition for about 2 weeks, but I had to hide it after I came back to Japan. Anyways, the place where we stayed at, it was a nice hotel and had a swimming pool, and I remember we got our swimming wears at a local Target store. And I was just chilling inside the pool, nothing big, enjoying the cool sensation of waters touching me and a slight pressure from the waters. And then there was a boy came out of nowhere, and this boy wanted to play with me in the pool. He introduced me a game called Marco Polo. I had never heard of it before, and I had no idea at all, so I asked him, "What's the rule? And how does it work?" And he kindly told me the rules. So, first, you need to choose Marco or Polo. And if you're Marco, you need to close your eyes and say Polo. And if you're Polo, you can keep your eyes open, but you need to answer back Marco. Or maybe it's the other way around. Well, you get the idea. Another rule is that Marco needs to tag Polo by calling out Polo's name. It's almost like an echolocation, which animals such as bats and whales use this technique to earn information around their surroundings. So, yeah, from third person's view, you can hear a set of call and response, Marco and Polo, inside the pool. After a brief introduction, we played Marco Polo for a while. We even switched sides so I could experience both, which was very nice of him. It was a strange game to me. Why would you name it an Italian explorer from 13th century? I still don't have a clue, but I had fun. I even played Marco Polo with other kids on another day. Whoever that boy was, I don't even remember your name, but I hope you're doing great. I think this is a great example of human experience that even the slightest thing can sometimes remain someone's memory for a long time. And this piece of memory makes me wonder, how do kids socialize these days? Since they have their own smartphones available at most times, do they socialize via internet? Like TikTok, Fortnite, Discord servers? I don't know. Do they even talk to random kids? Like that boy did? Do they even talk to each other like a random encounter? I'm sure the tech is making easier for us to connect even though we are physically far, far away. And that's one of the reasons why I love technology. It grows your possibilities more, and it gives you more options and opportunities. I'm very thankful of the tech because I can talk to my best friends, my besties around the world, and also I can share my artworks, my music, and my other wacky creations. Okay, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening. Wherever you are, have a great day and see you next time.